I don't know about you, but I need some good news. So here are 4 good things that have happened in the world of like toxic chemicals and plastic and stuff, okay? Cool. So number 1, so the island of Jersey in the UK has announced that it will be giving colsevelam, sorry if I'm butchering that, that is a cholesterol lowering medication in order to help residents detox PFAS from their bodies. Many residents were tested and found to have high levels of PFAS, which are known as that toxic forever chemical. Those are linked to so many different types of cancer, in general, a shortened lifespan. Right until about 2 years ago, there was really no options for people to detox this extremely toxic chemical out of your body, right? And it would stay in your body for upwards to 10 years and continue to build up. But a few years ago, there were a number of studies coming out showing that this type of medication, which is called a bile acid sequestrant, has really helped detox PFAS from your body. Specifically, there was one study that showed that cholestyramine, right, which is very similar to this current medication, it reduced the amount of PFAS in people's bodies by 60% in only 3 months. This is huge, and so that information was mostly ignored. I have actually been very frustrated because I haven't seen any big headlines. Nobody is talking about this discovery that will literally save people's lives, right? However, finally, the government in Jersey in the UK has paid attention, and they are going to now help save people's lives by offering this very easily accessible medication to its residents who have high levels of PFAS in their body. Amazing, right? This shows that perhaps other governments will step up and do the same. Number 2, Kalamazoo, Michigan will now be installing a $60 million PFAS water filtration system. This is amazing. This will not only reduce the amount of PFAS, the toxic forever chemical, from their water supply, but it will also reduce many other unregulated chemicals from their water supply that we know to be harmful to their health, like lots of pharmaceuticals and like pesticides and things like that. Number 3, there is a legal victory. The Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals ruled that the EPA's decision that they did earlier this year to update water pollution standards for several major industrial sectors and basically not hold them accountable for water pollution, well, the court ruled that that was unlawful. They have said that the EPA must now reconsider its pollution standards for petroleum refineries, plastics manufacturers, and fertilizer plants, and properly account for improvements in pollution control technology when setting limits for discharges into waterways, which impacts all of us. Okay, cool. Number 4, California might ban ultra-processed foods from all schools. Amazing. So earlier this summer, there was a bipartisan bill that passed the California State Assembly. This bill, if enacted, would phase out certain ultra-processed foods from meals served in public schools, okay? Ultra-processed foods are our number 1 source of microplastics in our diet, and they have tons of other harmful things, right? Not just artificial food dyes, which are already banned from schools here in California, but as well as like emulsifiers, which are linked to cancer, and preservatives and lots of other creepy stuff. If signed into law, that would go into effect in 2032.